What is? What is? How's your week been? It's kind of weird because um, how do I say it? It's been an overall weird situation because the girl I was talking to, she was already talking to somebody before we met. Yeah, he wasn't like relationship serious, but he could have been. But she knew he wasn't necessarily ready yet. Like she was talking to him like 7 months before we started talking. So she was gonna give him time to figure out whatever. Before she was like, alright, I'm not with you. But she knew he wasn't ready for relationship. And she knew that he was bullshit. But again, the big thing is that she knew he wasn't ready for relationship.
Fair catch, called for and made. So Miami's offense will get the first crack at it here.
He started talking.
And they're led out there by a man who
But
carried the ball plenty in this one, guys.
the most wild shit happened last week. Bro died.
The offense goes through him. How many different ways they can get
It's the craziest shit. I think he
Looking downfield, it's Demania.
I think he had seizures. Oh shit, I didn't see him.
Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off.
I think he had an issue with seizures.
He's got room. And they
Um,
capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to
and I think he died in his sleep or some shit.
You could unscript a better start if you're on defense.
But
And great job being heads up. That this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody
I mean, they were talking for like 7 months, so of course
trying to start the drive with a pass.
she wasn't in love, but she cared.
Backfield, it's Allen. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short game.
So like,
I know that wasn't a
when she's grieving, I know I gotta let her grieve or whatever.
in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance.
You finish your ice cream?
In space away from all the big boys on the side.
Move this iPad,
It's
bro.
a draw. Knocked
But,
down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
All right, well,
It's
trying to get this run game
a wild
set up.
scenario, a wild
Break off a
situation.
long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
She still
Short here from the 35 might take a shot
shows
here if this is
interest.
down territory. From the gun, wants
It's
to
just-
pass. Makes his connection.
Wow, it's just a wild
Moving deep into
situation,
enemy
man.
territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 37. And on that third and
So I don't
short,
know.
I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job.
I don't
by the
even know,
offense. Hey,
like,
see where the holes in the
how to
zone are,
really,
sit down.
like, I'm
You
just
only need a little bit of yards on this third down.
figuring it out as it goes.
Move the sticks.
I don't know. Get that and put it in the
Trying
garbage.
to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly.
So, I don't know.
They'll
There's
line
that.
up for a second down play.
That's it. So I just try to be there
Off the play
and
fake.
be
Throws to the
supportive.
wideout. Caught over the middle. It's
I'm gonna move this.
He's there to make the stop, but
Move
not
it.
before he sets up this offense first and goal for the 7.
Well, this
But
offense
yeah.
coming into this game is going to try to attack the middle of the field in the
But other than that, we started summer
practice.
practice. Football was.
Out of the gun, looking to throw.
That's cool.
Snags it.
Johanna,
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar.
huh?
Really nice job.
No, it maybe just started, so it's
Locate the football, snag it out of there. This
it's
guy
a little
now has
process.
5 receiving touchdowns on the
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the Hurricanes will have a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he can score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Demadia. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Canes heading quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh my God.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect
it's wild.
If you put together a drive like that, I would do more
So,
of the same to keep the pace
SVU.
going.
Still some work to do after that last completion.
The fact that it still goes. 26 fucking 26 years, bro. Like, and it's not.
And that play shows you really what this defense
But it's like
it's a difficult
there's that many
They're
different
really
possibilities.
in the country, they come at you from all angles. So
And it's like,
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix
it's
up
like,
the play
bro,
calling? How do you keep
it's
the
been that
defense
many
on
years,
balance? 'Cause they are a
and it's still like interesting. Like, what?
Try to convert through the air.
Yeah, I'm sure they told me.
And he will get
No, but it's still some of the original guys. It's a cup like the
priority number one.
Ice-T,
Get to the quarterback. Effective. Get hits on him.
the lieutenant, who's the main lady. She's been the whole time. Yeah, them two have been on there the whole time. Ice-T and Benson.
There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house.
But
Touchdown, Miami.
it's like, but some of the stories, it's just like, I sit and I'm just like,
You guys missed. Turn on the afterburners and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep. Because that guy can. You gotta be explosive and quick.
nah, you don't need to think about that shit.
On one punt return, takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
It's complete. And they'll finally bring bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
Johnny, going to break it more.
To kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He'll bring it back. It's Carr. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
Now, so one of the episodes was like
Miami offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work
yes,
last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline.
this is the attorney or whatever. The guy that usually goes to bat for the victim.
This offense needs to get back lathered up.
And they couldn't hold the lead, and he goes down.
He had a chick come up and call him, say that he raped her years ago. Right?
Well, this guy's become a bit
Mind
of a
you,
problem for opposing offenses.
the man said he was drunk and don't remember nothing. Right? So they both were drunk.
Nice job reeling in that catch.
Even if that was the case,
Hurricane football, to me, I think about Burners
Bro would go to
at the
jail
receiver
for rape.
position, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss,
That's
Reggie
crazy,
Wade,
though.
who I played with in the Senior
Like,
Bowl.
if they
These
both
guys
don't
could
remember
not be
shit,
covered one-on-one.
she was
This dude
unsure
here in this
and
offense today, he causes the same kind of problem.
all she remembers is waking up in the
Really
bed.
good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Bro woke up. Bro said he remember waking up in a bed by himself.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off.
So
Taking it the other way.
that's the thing where I'm like,
On him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great
so it was.
quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
So at that point, I'm like, nah, this is crazy. So I gotta see what the fuck gonna happen.
Cougars ready to get into that playbook.
Huh?
After a punt on their last
I'll finish it. I'll finish it.
set up in plus territory this time.
But what ended up happening is
on their last possession, you've got to be able to turn the page and see
she had a kid.
opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and
But
your
no,
defense is
it ended up being
position to get points right away. Now, let's get
the
this
friend.
offense back rolling
Because
again.
he
Raise some
said
momentum.
all he
Get a
remembers
few
is waking
first
up by
downs.
himself in the bed. At first, her story changed. And I peeped that shit. Because first time she was like, she woke up by herself naked. And then the next time she talked to Detective Benson, she was like, she woke up in the bed next to him.
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I was like,
And if I'm the running back, I'm like,
I know Benson caught that shit.
something. Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy
Yeah, so-
right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Yeah, she was.
Just feeds the running back.
But
He's knocked down in the backfield.
and then,
He'll
like,
lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular
the other show,
play by that defensive
it was
end to
similar to the
And you see those guys
to the
get off
game,
football so fast.
but it wasn't
Those guys are
identical.
250 to 275
But at the same time, I don't know what people were tripping about because it wasn't nothing that was like crazy.
And the defense gets to
The Last of Us.
And that's now their third sack
showed
in the game. This is one of
with
the
the-
best units in
yeah.
the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven.
But she didn't do nothing that was that I thought was crazy.
that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Huh?
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness,
But
all on display.
that's literally the character on the game. So if anybody's upset that plays the game, if anybody that plays the game was like, oh, she was like whatever, they tripping, because that's exactly how she was on the game.
Dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw. It's Samania. Flush down the pocket. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. The short hands. It's Willie hands. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willie Heads. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there, work in the middle of the field.
I tell you, having 3 girls with 3 totally different personalities is wild business.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
But if this girl gets over,
and no chance at a return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25.
no, just let us say concern. But if this girl gets over her grieving and
their defense is starting to get a little frustrated too. They just keep putting me back on the
she's somebody I would
possession
beat.
after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this offense. They just got to
Well, the funeral's not till
together and get some balance going. Running
13th.
It starts to collapse, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job
maybe the year, but
that led to the fumble.
I know for sure probably like at least 3 months.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make that they got to stop the bleeding right now?
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Demania. Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The offense will have to use its first.
You are having the time of your life for real. Like, this is crazy. She locked.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Kane!
What you have again?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out, gets Allen. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
When you do it.
Has it back, the Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to
So,
how
like, when you got back,
having this quarterback and his decision making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time.
And they
they went 45. How you bounce you like that, my
got it.
nigga?
Explosive. Picks up the 30. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw it. Complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven their playing.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. BYU back to the line. The give to the back. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. And the defense, with help from the officials, will push this offense back. offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
Very good.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Amaya.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback.
What are you doing?
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I don't expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
Looking to pass. It's Demania. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And it's a pretty good job by this defense.
My cousin did it today. I went to the tournament. I asked her to watch them, and I took her son because he plays football. I took him because he wanted to go to the tournament. And then he came back, and the hair was done.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football.
I was like, so I did to her. I hope you don't mind. Like, who gets mad?
Well, no, not bad. Sometimes
people be like, wow.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few.
You know what? That makes sense. Your mama was like that.
Jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last
nah, if it's somebody you don't fuck with, they wouldn't have been over there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just
If I don't fuck with them,
that card's supposed to touch what
sorry.
go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st
But
down.
that's good. It looks good. I'm happy to see
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And these styles will last.
again on 2nd and 10.
bro, this game, man, come on, bro. Come on, why would he stop and let...
This defense has set its offense up for this. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, running back gets the give. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Where are you going next weekend, though?
Oh, he's looking to
Next weekend?
the pass is incomplete.
I won't be like home, but I'll be here. My friend is having a renewed vows or 5-year anniversary or some shit. But it's like a anniversary baby shower type of thing. Because they're having a baby.
No, you must have.
They're having a baby, but
They may
Nah,
have
nah, nah.
this
They,
time he's punting for
nah, nah, nah. He like, fuck it. I feel him though. I feel him.
not going to risk a
We don't
return
both
here. He'll
save
make the
money.
fair catch.
No,
Nah, nah. I feel that shit. I feel that shit.
And here comes that Miami
Nah,
offense
nah,
back
nah.
on
I
the
mean,
field.
they got money
Mistakes are going to
too, but
happen, as they did on
it
that
makes
last
sense.
drive. Now, how will they respond?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this
Samuel
offense
down?
now down the field.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check
He
the
says,
call.
yeah, baby.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Demania. He's moving out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Oh, they had a whole wedding and shit.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
That's what's up.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw.
She had a whole process.
And he will be sacked at the
I'm also a
6-yard
parent
line.
child, so my mom
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure.
Didn't your mom basically raise us?
Sack
Yeah,
of the
but they
game.
don't do
They
well
just keep
together.
applying pressure, and
Then
it's
we were
working.
3
Do
years
not
younger
stop.
than her by like maybe 8 or
On third
3,
and
but
long,
they
no
both have
secret
those
what he
real
needs here.
because
And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the
but they
first
did have to
down.
watch
I just love this guy's instincts, right?
What is that?
Things aren't open
It was
right
like
away.
kind of something from the Bible, like
Understands the
Jesus
situation where he is on the field.
Oh.
And he's so confident
Yeah,
in
yeah, I
his
remember that. He watched his disciples speak.
He has the
Yeah,
ability
so they
to
did it
run,
for each
go
other. I
get
was
the
like, oh,
first
that's
down,
good.
keep this drive rolling.
That's
I mean,
usually prime
yeah,
return
no.
position,
Not for
but
me.
he'll make the fair catch just
Yeah,
outside the
that's
40.
really
BYU
What
has
was
it
that?
back. The
That
Cougars
was
ready to
amazing.
get into that playbook.
Nice.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last
Good.
drive, that
Very
3 and out,
Christian.
sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
Okay,
You got to get a
okay,
drive. You got to
I'm not doing the Washington shit.
I liked it. It was
I mean, it was cool, but not for
I
me.
feel like I
Do
wanted to
something
go
here to get this
like, we
defense
didn't really
on
want to jump the broom. I'm like, we could just
Really
put
good job by the
million
defense,
ceremonies
wrapping around and
and
getting
make it long. Do like 5 virtual.
Bro,
Have everyone.
what are y'all doing a reception or y'all doing like a wedding with it?
Picking up
I don't know.
a
I
couple
keep
at
telling
second
them
and
I
8.
want to have one of those like movie out of the country where
He's
they
looking to
have
throw.
like from one island.
Fires to the
Scout
tight
them out
end.
and stuff, but-
And the defense
Thanks
holds
for saying
firm.
that's pretty
No
good.
pickup.
If y'all do that shit, y'all
Pass
gotta
play.
give people time to pay for shit like that.
Well, I have a time period, so
You said out of the country.
yeah, and they have like stuff out of the country,
We
so
reached
it
the end
probably
of the
be
And that time shit covers what, everybody?
Let's take a quick look at
yeah,
the
depending
national
on how
rankings
many
to see
rooms
how
I
this
get
playoff
and how
race is
many
shaping
people
up.
we invite, then I have that covered in a sense, and it's like probably gonna be less. Cause they'll
I
get
mean, how many people are you really inviting?
yeah, that's like
Let's be real. Like, I'm thinking about my child.
Now
And
facing
And how many
the
fucking people is she really gonna invite?
from the
But I
gun,
feel
wants
like
to
because
pass.
they already have that, like,
And the quarterback
I
is
shouldn't be too
snowed
hard for
under.
that, but it's more so about.
It would probably be Maine inviting more people than me.
Yeah, definitely him. That's
Cause I'm like,
But his dad will pay for
Sack
it.
of the game? Are
That
you
would
kidding
pay
me?
for it.
That's a
That's that
season
much.
for some teams. They've lived in the back.
That's why he
Looking
needs.
deep down the right side.
And then it's like the
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back.
And he didn't really
And
do
a
much.
big
Well, he
return
was
after
stuck
the
in the game, but he
INT.
was
yeah, Maine told me
And that's
about
a
their
really good
relationship.
job by the
It's
defense.
So I feel like
Understand the
now that he's
situation
older,
of
he
football.
could
It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You
seems
got a
like
multi-possession lead.
not a bum ass
Take away
nigga.
all the
Yeah.
dumb stuff. Make them force the football.
Man, he said that ever since I came around, his dad's been next to him.
He
Like, I
is
don't know what
going
that means,
nowhere.
but
That means his dad realized, like, damn, like, you really didn't fuck this up.
Man, that was a bad start. Didn't gain any yards, but that could
Like, he probably thought he was going to be a fuck up and was just like,
Why would you think that?
because niggas,
That's the thing. I'm like, why would you think your own college?
you got to remember, it's a time where people, well, men didn't care about the relationship they had with their children. Men, all they cared about is making sure that your son was tough, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that ain't matter to them.
But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator.
Definitely Islandmen. They, like, Islandmen be the toughest motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Which
don't
ones
know.
work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
They be hard as shit on their kids.
And they knock him
But
down,
his
but he
dad
got
is not.
past the line of the game.
I would say his dad is not. His dad is
racing to the
straight
line in a
more.
hurry
So
up.
That's what I'm saying. They be hard as shit.
I'd be feeling like his little
Going
sister
up
when it
top on
shows
first
him.
down. That receiver
But it's fine.
was
She gets good grades. She got a like presidential wings on the heart. I mean, if it works, it works. So that's pretty cool.
They give themselves
She's a little nerdy.
cushion as they try to reel off their
She'll probably be one of those because I'm really good at personality.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that
So she's on her
touchdown.
own.
It doesn't matter what play this offense
She's so
calls
worried.
all game
Yeah.
long. Everything has been working.
Yeah, I try to.
This has been a master class.
With Caden, I try to make him be his own person. Try to let him be his own person.
Yeah, I think that's what's all of us are pretty.
I always let you be your own person too.
It could be learned. Like, we have
We're going to
correct
find out a lot about this quarterback right
Most
here,
people
too.
have like pretty much
And they get to the quarterback and knock him
Let me
down
see.
back at the 16.
Okay, tell him to let
You know,
him.
it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
See,
You
that's
want to have a lot of
awesome.
success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a plan.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to
We're
deliver
buying
that
a hair.
fourth down. BYU will
Because she
bring
had
the
to buy
punt
hair
team on
for
the
the game.
field. 3 and out, they
That's
got
kind of
stuck in
random. How long
reverse.
is that
Hope the
running?
punt can bail them out.
I dropped them off at like 1.
He's brought
Pick them
down,
up
but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he
7.
could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking
Nah,
to
they,
get a little more strength.
I don't know. I know my mom was always involved in their lives, so probably feel like.
They run the reverse.
No way, that's fucking bullshit. That nigga's not running with him like that. This game be so bogus sometimes. Oh, the climb.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
That's so unrealistic. That's so unrealistic.
Nah, she too competitive.
Come on.
Second down
If she
coming up.
loses, she gonna be like, no, I wanna win.
Back to throw, it's Demania. Pressure coming. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself.
Bro, this nigga's not that fast.
Didn't see anything down
That shit blowing me right now, bro.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much from your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive points.
Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow he slithered through his fingers.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Gets open down the middle.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Wants to throw on second down. He's got his man. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball flop out and fall to him.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Demania. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Canes in the hurry up.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalties. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they'll knock him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The quick out. Running toward the tape. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But,
That was some food,
you know,
early.
speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can get something to eat?
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent team.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And
all kinds of running room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He's looking to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job.
Going over the top. Catch inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
A shot toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Bringing it back. He's at the 30.